Hello everyone, welcome back. As promised, let's start with Mandala One. Mandala One, the dawn of divine consciousness. Mandala One is the opening doorway of the Rig Veda, the very first breath of the world's oldest spiritual text. It's here that light rises, the fire is kindled, and the ancient seers begin their dialogue with the cosmos. If the Rig Veda is a vast mansion of wisdom, Mandala One is the front gate, beautiful, powerful, and inviting, whispering to the listener, "Come, witness the birth of spiritual thought." This mandala contains hymns dedicated to many deities, but two stand out like twin pillars: Agni, the sacred fire, and Indra, the bringer of thunder and rain. Yet, Mandala One is not merely a list of gods, it's a stunning tapestry woven with the forces of nature, the emotions of humankind, and the deepest insights of ancient mystics. Let us now walk through this mandala together, gently, slowly, and reverently. Agni, the first flame of the universe. It is no accident that the Rig Veda begins with Agni. Agni is fire, but he is not just physical fire. He is the fire of awareness, the fire of aspiration, the fire that transforms darkness into perception. To the seers, Agni was the living flame connecting heaven and earth. He carried their offerings upward and brought divine blessings downward. Agni symbolizes the human journey itself. Every spiritual awakening begins with a spark, a moment of clarity, a burning desire to understand, a small flame in the heart that refuses to die. The rishis knew this. That is why they placed Agni first. Because all inner journeys start with inner fire. In Mandala One, Agni is described as the guardian, the messenger, the witness, the purifier, and the one who leads humanity towards truth. Agni is the reminder that transformation begins within. Just as fire purifies metal, Agni purifies intention. Just as fire illuminates the night, Agni illuminates the mind. In your life too, Agni represents that voice that says, "I want to grow, I want to rise, I want to understand more." Every time that inner spark burns, Agni is present. Indra, strength, courage, and victory over darkness. From the flame of Agni, Mandala One moves into the strength of Indra, the most invoked deity in the Rig Veda. Indra is the face of courage. He is the only one who destroys obstacles, both outer and inner. He fights the serpent of darkness and releases the river of abundance. To the seers, Indra was the divine warrior, but in a deeper sense, Indra represents the strength we rely on in times of fear, uncertainty, and challenge. Indra is the inner thunder that says, "I will not give up, I will overcome, and I will break through whatever stands against me." When the rishis praised Indra, they were not simply praising a god. They were invoking the spirit of resilience, something every human being needs. Indra also governs rain. Rain is a nourishment. Rain is a renewal. Rain turns barren land into life. Likewise, Indra nourishes the human spirit, washing away exhaustion, and giving the strength to try again. Mandala One teaches us that Agni is the beginning of the journey and Indra is the power that keeps us moving. Varuna, the Lord of truth, vastness, and cosmic order. As we move deeper into Mandala One, we meet Varuna, the majestic guardian of truth and moral order. Varuna is not a warrior. He is not fire or storm. He is cosmic integrity, the quiet, unshakable law that governs the universe. If Agni is the spark and Indra is the courage, Varuna is the conscience. He represents the deep understanding that truth is not optional. Truth is not situational. Truth is the very foundation of existence. To the seers, Varuna was vast like the open sky. He was gentle but firm, forgiving but just. When they prayed to Varuna, they asked for clarity, purity, forgiveness, and the strength to walk the right path. Varuna reminds us that spirituality is not just about light or inspiration. It is also about integrity, responsibility, and the courage to admit our mistakes. In every era, in every society, Varuna remains relevant. The Maruts, storm, energy, and vitality. Another important presence in Mandala One is the Maruts, the youthful storm gods. They represent movement, intensity, and raw energy. They are the winds that shake the trees, the storms that cleanse the sky, the forces that make us feel alive. If Indra is strength, the Maruts are vigor. If Varuna is order, the Maruts are dynamic change. Life needs both stability and movement, rain and storm, calm and energy. The Maruts remind us that not all storms are destructive. Some storms are necessary to break stagnation, to cleanse what is old, to prepare the way for something new. The Ashwins, healing, rescue, and divine grace. And then there are the Ashwins, the twin gods of healing and rescue. In Mandala One, they appear as gentle protectors, the one who save, who mend, who restore. Whenever life feels broken, physically, mentally, or emotionally, the Ashwins symbolize the healing force that arrives at the right time. Their hymns teach us that divine help is never far away. There is always a force of grace waiting to uplift those who are sincere and open. Dawn and sun, renewal, light, and hope. Mandala One also celebrate Ushas, the dawn, and Surya, the sun. Dawn is the most poetic symbol in the Rig Veda. She represents hope, fresh beginnings, the quiet arrival of light after darkness. The sun is not only a celestial body, he is the eye of truth, the revealer of what is hidden, the constant reminder that light always returns. Together, dawn and sun represent renewal, clarity, and awakening. Their presence in Mandala One marks the beginning of the seeker's journey from ignorance to awareness. Mandala One, the essence. Thus, Mandala One is a celebration of beginnings, the beginning of the text, the beginning of spiritual consciousness, the beginning of the human desire to understand the divine. Agni is the spark, Indra is the strength, Varuna is the truth, Maruts are the energy, Ashwins are the healing, dawn and sun are the awakening. Together, they guide the seeker from darkness to awareness, from confusion to clarity, from fear to courage. Mandala One teaches us that the journey towards divine consciousness begins with sincerity, with effort, with inner fire, and with the willingness to rise just as dawn rises every day. We will move into Mandala 2, the mandala of discipline, devotion, and inner order in the next video. Thank you and Jai Jagannath.